Hey everyone, today we're in central Texas on the Llano River, and I'm going to show us some Indian camps. So this is a outcropping. So up here in central Texas, this is granite. So what I want to show you is this is called a rub. This is a smooth part of the granite. See that rock is smooth on the bottom. So there was one there. Here's another one. So this is an outcropping. And there's 1, 2, 3. There's 5 or 6 of them around here. Now what I want to show you is my table and chairs that the Indians used to sit on. That right there is a table and a plate on top of it. So here is a chair where the guy would sit. Here's a tool. Here's the plates. So that would be a plate. That's a plate. That's a plate. Here's some knife cutting tools. Here's a hole where they would put something in there. What I'm going to tell you is this is a table. And this is a plate. The guy would sit right there and work. So we come a couple of feet over here. Here's another rub. There's a rub right there. There's a rub. Smooth. These are tools. And then right here is a hole where they would throw something in there, mash it up. So right there by the table and chair and the plates, another rub. So if we walk another 10 feet, maybe 30 feet, here's another camp. So this right here is a fire pit. This right here is a fire pit. Here we go again. Here's a table, not a table, yeah, a table. Here's a table. Here's a plate. Here's a table. Here's tools. And then there's a fire pit right there. And what I'm going to tell you, this was where an Indian teepee was. And they walked right out here to the first fire pit. And there was a second one. So these are all the kind of tools, chips, tools that you'd be looking for. if you see any of these kind of tools or chips, flakes, they're called flakes. If you see those flakes on the ground, that was an Indians around there. So right here, you see this has not been uncovered. There's another fire pit. There's either a table or maybe they were sitting on that rock. So right here is another fire pit. Here's tools. Flat, smooth, flat, smooth, flat, smooth. This is a different kind of rock. Look, a tool. I know it. You don't believe it, but it's true. Look, another round, flat, round, flat, round. And what do we see here? Plate. Plate. Right here by where they were cooking. And then, real quickly, I'm going to show you some more tools to identify. So here's a table, here's a chair, there's a plate. Look, smooth rock again. That right there is a big hand tool. Look at that. That right there is a big hand chopper. Like this is a chopper. That's a chopper. So, I just wanted to show you something real quick. So I think maybe the Indians cooked in one area. They cut their meat up in another area, made arrowheads in another area. I'm not real sure. There's the Llano River over there. You can't see it because of all the trees. The Llano River. So, here we go again. Here's a table. And then that would have been a 1 pounder. Chip for like knives. They would use make knives out of a piece of flint. So let's go back over here to another part of the same outcropping. This rock ahead of us is an outcrop. And we're looking for rubs that the Indians used like a mocolhete for grinding. There's the Llano River right over there. So let's come right directly to this. Here's the rub. Here's the rub. Smooth. Here's the rub. Smooth. See how that's on top? This is on the side of that. There's another one on the side. So for some reason, moisture, I guess, would run down. Here's another rub. Here's some tools. Here's a hand axe. You know, there's the shape of a hand axe. Here's a chopper. You ever shoot a deer or a hog, you want to cut that elbow off, get that rock right there, and you hit that right on that elbow, it'll chop it right off. I've done it. It's amazing. Here's another rub. Here's another rub. Here's a tool. See that bulb on there? See, it kind of fits your fingers. I'm not sure what these were for, but I have more than one of those of some sort. Here's a rub. Here's a rub. Here's a rub. Here's a rub. Yeah, maybe here's a plate. There's a rub there. There's a rub there. Here's a rub there. You would never know they were there if somebody didn't tell you what they were. I had a guy tell me what they were before I ever saw one. So this rock outcropping, we go right here. Here's another rub. Here's another rub. Smooth as glass. There's an Indian commode. Here's a rub right here. Smooth as a baby's behind. So, like I said, we're in Central Texas, Llano County. We're on the Llano River, but it doesn't have to be on the river to find an outcropping and to find those rubs. Here's a rub right here. Here's a rub right here. That's not a rub. So these are the tools again. So here's a rub. Here's a rub. I'm kind of scared to go through this. A couple years ago, right here behind this this rock, here's a tool. I found a moco hete right here. That was hand size. The guy could carry it. Wasn't 2 foot around. Didn't weigh 3 pounds. It was about a 6 by 6 inch. Here's some more chips. You see these kind of chips? Here's a plate. There's a walking stick. So here, well, that's a flake knife. I know, Steve, crazy, but this is another flake knife. Those edges right there. See how that's a flake knife? That's a flake knife. And then, see those round tools right there? I don't know when that Indian made that one. So, if you believe anything I'm telling you, here is a table. Here's a table. There's a chair. There's a chair. And there's the ducks. There's a duck pen with indoor swimming. Okay, so we're back to the same granite outcropping. Look at that rub right there. Where? Right next, close to the table. So, granite outcropping, camp, rubs, table and chairs, plates, and the whole cornhole, table and chair, all within 30 yards of each other. All right, this is Steve, over and out.